Welcome back. Let us continue, shall we? I've been thinking, Akira. The Padja-likened Real's spiritual presence to that of a Dravanian, hence why he suggested she had partaken of the dragon blood. Regardless of the cause, if she does hold some affinity with dragons, she will never be safe here in Ishgard. If, being the operative word, of course, we need to know for certain, which means we must parley with a Dravanian. It will not be easy. I realize the Dravanians are not want to entertain outsiders, especially ones hailing from Ishgard. You have spoken with their leaders? Holy shit! Beg pardon. I did not think you would so readily admit it. Well, pray lead the way, Akira. Alright, let's warp to the next... next shrine. Trine. Vidofnia. Thou keepest curious company, mortal. I see. Though I trust in thy words, thy companions are unknown to me. A token them, then, for them to declare their intent. I would have them gather up grown him in Avalonia fallen and bring it to me. But where the beasts which are drawn by their fragrance. Right then, gathering flowers for a dragon, no point in questioning it. Real and I will search the lands north of here. You take the south. You can take the south. Okay, cool. Rid of Nia, we shall continue. Yes, indeed. One moment. Okay. Oops, there we go. Well, hello there. such fragrant, fleeting creations. Bring them close, mortal, that I might breathe deep of their essence. That which passeth into death liveth on in memory. One peppereth now for the journey bid farewell to her in morn, and find the answer thou seekest. It could be right this. Yeah, it could be this. Yeah, I think so. Let me linger a little longer, hunter. Soon my soul shall take wing. I shall miss this. Vidofnir bade you come to me. His scent entwined. Ah, I see now. We seek no quarrel, O ancient one, only answers. Come forward, child. There you are, my beloved. How long hath it been since we soared through the mists? Well, what did you say? Silence, Dark One. He liveth on in you, child. The blood of my beloved floweth strong in thy veins. Yet mingled as it is, 'twas not thee who partook of his essence. Were it not so, thou wouldst have been overcome. Thy progenitors drank deep to spur their own becoming. Then it's true. The temple knights knew. Then they will never stop. They cannot, even if we flee Ishgard. If we could have harnessed the abyss. Thou speakest strange, Dark One, while thou seek. Oh, shrouded in thy rancor, thou strangest apart from thy change. The folly of youth, even the tiny being who frolic in the midst of Som Al know a better way. What? Who? No more, Dark One. No more. Farewell, child. Fly free for us. Goodbye, and thank you. There's not more for us here. To Ishgard. This changes nothing. I swore an oath to protect her, and I mean to uphold it, no matter the cost. So these are the knights who would defy the will of Halon. She found us. My lady surely knows she will find few friends here. Blessed are we who abide in her grace, for we shall never be forsaken. One day I, Yestride de Corlenort, shall walk in her halls, and you shall answer for your deeds. Will you stand before her and claim that you were righteous, that it was just to take so many lives in defense of that abomination? Repent of your sins and surrender it to me. The fury may yet spare your souls. So yours is the righteous cause, to condemn a girl to death for her parents' deeds. This is the will of Halon. Yes, it is. If you will not see reason, even with full knowledge of the facts, then I make to you all a final offer. Submit to a trial by combat. Survive, and you may go in peace. Fall, and it is mine. Refuse, and I will put this tavern to the torch and may have the heads of every man, woman, and child here. Anyone who dares harbor you will suffer the same, here or elsewhere. This I swear to you. With that, we could sell this here and now, but I'd wager your men at the doors would take offense. As you wish, my lady, you shall have your trial. I shall send a messenger with details. Mother, wait! What the fuck? I should have had them cut out your tongue. No fucking way. Rael, what in the seven hells is going on? She told me to take me. She said I wasn't hers, that I was. Why didn't you tell me this was all your mother's doing? I bled for you. Frey died for you. We had a right to know. I didn't mean for. Goddamn all. Leave us, Akira. I need time to think. You know, fuck that mother. I swear, like, every time, like, I hate when parents do that. Sheesh. Let's beat up her mother, shall we? I took considerable effort, but at last I have learned the truth, whole truth. Attend me, Akira. You have the right to know. For countless generations, the sons and daughters of the House of Corlenort have pledged themselves to the church, so devoted to the faith they are. Many rose to positions of great prominence with the clergy and for a time countless yestride de colonart was poised to be do the same. And when she and her husband celebrated the birth of their first child, firstborn, the future of the house seemed brighter than ever. That is, until years later, when the Inquisitors came, information gleaned during an interrogation had implicated her husband as a heretic. When the Countess confronted him with these allegations, he brought a vial to his lips and completed his transformation, one he proudly declared was decades in the making. The Temple Knight slew him as he tried to rip out her throat. Afterwards, she had Rael locked away in the deepest cells she could find. Madness! That monster thinks to find absolution in her daughter's death. You mustn't go. She'll kill you. She'll kill us anyway if we don't. I know what I'm doing, Rael. I have a plan. Akira, recall you the dragon's words. When we told her of our darkest arts, she said that there were tiny beings who know a better way. If they can teach us how to harness the abyss, mayhap we can stand against Lady Yestride and her minions. Unfortunately, I haven't the foggiest who these tiny beings might be. Oh God. Oh boy. Malcolm. Oh shit. Really? Dun. Well, if it isn't one of the new visitors from below, are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself on being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Kupo. My, what? That's a rather grim way of living, isn't it? I can't say I've ever heard of knights so infatuated with darkness. However, I think I might know why she bade you visit us. Go ahead and fetch your friends. We have an awful lot to talk about, Kupo. Welcome to Mugholm, Koopa. The little one must be Rael, which makes the big one Sid, right? Yes, I presume you are the one of the tiny beings of whom the dragon spoke. Rael, say something to the Moogle. Rael? Rael? I'm sick of this charade. You tell me to talk, but then you refuse to listen. You tell me you're doing this for me, but then you go on about the darkness and the abyss. Am I supposed to be grateful when you come back covered in blood, when I put you back together so you can do it again? You drag me to halfway across the world so you can discover a new way to kill yourself. And you tell me it's for my sake? Why are we here, Sedrugu? Tell me the real reason. Real, of course. It's for your sake. Well, you certainly had a lot of practice saying it, haven't you? I'm sure the next fair maiden will appreciate it. What are you saying? It's not like that, Real. And you, say something, damn you. I think I'm beginning to understand this whole darkness concept, Kupo. Harness the power of your emotions or some such. Yes, I'm reminded of an ancient legend about a Mughal named Mog, rather simply named. I know, but those were simpler times, Kupo. Anyway, Mog had a perchance for dancing and... Wait. What does dancing have to do with the dark arts? Everything, Kupo, everything! The point is, your master was absolutely right when he told you to submit to the flame. You just never figured out what he meant by that. But better late than never, Kupo. Master Mogi will show you the way. First, you two Dark Knights will need 4 springs of palmwort each. Hop to it, Kupo. I fail to see what purpose this serves, but fine. You will have my precious palmwort. And Rael can stay here with us while you're away. Let's go, Akira. Excuse me. What's up, Sid? Strength is pain, strength is suffering, strength is sacrifice. Gah, sought this. Someone's being edgy today. There you are, the darkest one of the dark. Have you brought my palmwort? Very nice, Kupo. That must have kept you busy for a while. For your next trial, you must call Tali hands, Kupo. Rather, a lot of them have been sighted on the road to Asa. If you wait there long enough, they're sure to show up, Kupo. Rayella? Oh, you need not worry about her. She's off playing with some friends of mine, Kupo. Just focus on the trial and wait for me in Asha when you're finished. Aha. What in the seven hells are we doing, Akira? What could Mugos possibly know about mastering the dark arts? Mwahaha, foolish fools. Right then, what's all this? While you two were busy gathering palmwort and slaying Turi hands, we kidnapped Rayleigh Lee. Koopa, mwahaha. Oh yes, Koopa, we've had so much fun playing together. So much fun indeed, Koopa. So much fun that we thought we might keep her here forever, mwahaha. You wouldn't dare. If you don't believe us, go and look. You'll never find her, Koopo. Not in a million years. Mwahaha, she's ours, Koopo. You'll never see her again, mwahaha. You furry little shites. Give her back to me now, or I swear I will kill every last one of you and burn your village to cinders. Ouch! You could have really hurt someone carrying on like that, Kupo. That What's the bloody point? Now tell me where she is if you want to live. Wait! What do you want her back so badly, Kupo? What kind of question is that? You kidnapped her. But you don't seem to like having her around that much anyway, right? She's just a burden to you. So why do you care about care what happens to her? I swore an oath to protect her. That's what we Dark Knights do. You think that will give you strength enough to protect her? Duty and honor? I tell you what you need, Kupo. Whence comes true strength to defend the meek? Is it honor? Is it justice? How bland. Could it that the darkness is born of a light, a flame burning for another? How grand. Tis love, all powerful, shining love. Rather blunt, I'll admit, but subtly doesn't seem to be your strong suit, Kupo. Rael. Well, here we are. Go on, Rael. Say your piece. I know you and Frey were trying to do right by your master, that you came to my defense because you believed that's what he would have wanted. And I know you only did that because you believed it would make you stronger, because all you truly care about is killing more Temple Knights. I've seen how you look at them, how you curse them under your breath, how you relish every opportunity to cut them down. So don't tell me that it's all been for me. Don't tell me that Frey died for me. Everything I have done for my mother and my father, for my master, and yes, most of all, for me. I haven't been the honest. I haven't been honest with you, nor with myself, and for that I am sorry. I will stand for you in the coming trial, but after what happens after will be your decision. Good, that's a promise. Fury little bastards had us fooled, eh? Shame their wisdom is bollocks. I mean, really now, love, that's what you need to harness the abyss? I mean, I suppose there's something to be said for caring deeply for your charge, but no, I will not give those cretins even a single silver of credit. This was an utter waste of time, and that's that. So I am glad to have come to an understanding with Rael. We should return to Ishgard. The hour of the trial draws close. Come along, Rael. I was about Rael's age when I came to Ishgard. My parents, they said we would find a better life here. When the Temple Knights we had shown mercy returned, they let us choose the order in which we would die. That would be their mercy to us, they declared. I watched my parents kneel in the dirt, looked away, they said, but I could not. At least, when it was my turn, I knelt and prepared to follow them into death. I closed my eyes, but when I opened them, a man in black stood before me, hand outstretched, and so I took it. Defend the meek, punish the wicked. Mayhap it was all but a convenient excuse to indulge in vengeance. She deserves better than me, but there is no one else. One more battle, Akira. Let's see it done. Mayhap in this final battle, I can serve all my masters intended. Countess Yestride's missive arrived while you were away. We're to meet her in the western highlands, away from the prying eyes. She's gone to great lengths to conceal her husband's deeds, so it comes as no surprise that she preferred to settle this in secret. Akira, I don't know what's waiting for us out there, but if aught should happen to me, pray keep Rael safe. Right then, I believe she wanted a word with you before we left. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Akira. I want you to know that I'm truly grateful for the time we shared. You, Sidru, Guru, and Frey taught me so much about the world, about what it means to fight for another, and what it means to fight for yourself. We're going to finish this together, the three of us. Not else to say, really. Two twin pools, then. Let's not keep the test rating. Let's see. Let's teleport to Tailfeather. Seems we're early. Well, it not as though I have pressing business elsewhere. Enjoy a moment's respite with me, Akira. You came a wise decision. You have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him, and it sickens me. Rael is not her father. You had no right to punish her for what he did. Who are you to stand in judgment of me? I have every right. I bore that monster into this world, and by the Fury I shall send it to the seventh hell. If you're so bloody fond of it, you can follow it to there. It's just us now, no one else. Remember, phrase conjury. Protect us, and we'll protect you. Right then. Dun, 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 Oh, that's a lot of people. Alright, I'm just gonna take all of this, I guess. Just don't mind me, just packing all these ads. Don't mind me at all. Don't mind me. Ba, 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 ba. Rawr! Damn you, get out of my way. Why? Why? Why do you care so much what happens to it? You're not the first person to ask me that. Once you might have understood. For everything that you are, that you have done, you are still her mother. Go, we shall not meet again. Oh, but we will, knight, I promise you that. I will follow you to the ends of the world, if I must, so long as it lives, I must. Don't you see, fool, the fury will... Oh, okay, whatever. Rael? Have great your love for her far greater than any you ever bore me. For a long time I prayed for forgiveness. I prayed you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. But I know that that shall never come to pass. I will pray for you, mother, that you might find peace in her halls. O Halon, receive of us this woman, your humble servant, raise her up to your bosom, and grant her glory everlasting. Holy shit. So what now? We go back to Ishgard. Together. As you wish. It's just sad. It all seems so simple in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find the answer, there it was. All that anger, all that rage, born of a fervent desire to protect that which we hold most dearest. So you are still committed to your path, then? And you, if you will have me, you'll need to talk to me more and listen. I can't stand the silence, you know. There's no shame in sharing the weight, Sid. We can bear it together for ourselves and for others. Right then. The two of us will manage on our own, Akira. There may be others who know of Real's heritage, but if they come, we will be ready. Granted, we could simply leave Ishgard, but that would leave the people at the mercy of the powers that be. I cannot do that now, and neither can Real, I think. We all need a cause, Akira. So what will yours be? For whom will you stand? My friends, for Erosia. Myself, for Erosia. And you shall, and so you shall. To walk the path is to suffer, to sacrifice justice demands no less. But we must never lose sight of why we chose to walk it. Gods help me, those Mughals were onto something, weren't they? That was a very entertaining story, I would say. This concludes the Dark Knight quest for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must register a product key for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood to your service account. You must have completed the main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate. Once you have done so, the next Dark Knight quest will be available for Sid Drew. Alright. That concludes this short session. Well, not short session, but these episodes. I completed everything that needs to be done in this patch cycle, so we shall continue doing the next patch cycle, which is 3.2. So, till then, fare thee well. Bye.